me church and me destiny. What's me chow, me don't catch it, Kali.
Me Josu. Me Josu Minia.
I said like a champ woman or Palma. As I mind lawyer, who by a champ on the will be a new asset. Will be a new asset about MPP party no one. Over more who say, oh no, a bay yet, not a bay established. So the Usi can make a transfer, but a bay yet concrete established, saying a course what. Over a champ on ambition, who better one will be about the sound. Now what after was a day. Can Japan, I don't think I make us a red. Can Japan or no? And now when this our lawyer, no official one of years, only Alan Kyerematen, and on my mind is on the party. Can't say it will ban and you got so much no lawyer no support too, because already no anything I will Yakubi time, what support too. I don't know, money not the lawyer on support too. Because what no about the support too, because the NDP who don't support too, because how we be, how we be meeting always. It's a man chance. Fine, we being Casemem one. We being Castle Japan, then I'm a farm one. But at least, I don't think I won't collaborate with Dr. Mo. Now only Dr. Mo and come with Namonia. What you call you, what you number and it's in NDP for a presidential Yama said, where could you want to do? We do the president. The better possible, and possible. It's in all Bryan, oh, yeah, that's all you who himself election, yeah, but who himself for featured. Oh, but they are actually
we are there who say election not winning.
Oh, election lady, second, baby, second, doctor, William, not can that one. No worry.
Ah, you, Matilda,
Doctor Noah. That should be Dr. Noah, and I will know ABR. We you Tina, we all know me yet. You better consider so. It's in the course of woman's lawyer way, a use, now, would you mean a little for Yina? Yina may assure so bad, as all both tips are. Lawyer, not the tip beer, lady, interview your granted, yes, or bonnie, the chair. No more catcher said the boys in your court. For them, lawyer, not was why your lawyer. Man, interest in your lawyer. Oh, baby, making sure. The lawyer clearly who to me what mafia. Mafia. Eh, na say me, obi be here abeli mi outa. Wo se wo twa mu ya ba mother. I woke up for more than 5 days. For more than 5 days. How? Say wo twa ma baba. Wo twa ma wo ya ba bi. It's now empty wo yem sa. You want to know so no on fa no ho adu. Lawyer we no kwa me em ho say Andy no. Won't only you want to know. Look at who say you want to know. And I want to use that. I don't need lawyer be answer me. And a dear na koso. Now, you should see na bring because who dear himself lawyer. No, it's no. Maybe a kaka make can say want to know. Yeah, the Yamia say yet you know our bad nti. But one shall who ye. Ya to one shall who ye pa because party you biana. And you biana powasing. Party na feel like you say something for you biana who want to report. A party ninti na who want to be na one time one bad time. A party nintia. Who party. My party nintia and then on one bad time. To watch any who ye power and food no. No shall who ye baby and another to no shall who ye pa. Nah. And nobody could. Voice. I'm from
Vidasi Shaka. Thank you so much. You. All right, aspiring. Good evening.
Good evening, Royce.
This how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yes, I don't know.
I don't even know where to start. But Casalona me boof. The more you talk, na me boo a fu. It's like a rise. Now, I was like thinking, say. Papa was very or self-serving. So na me edda ya chime. Me I chime no. In that moment and I be score political points. So you know, I don't know why yes, because na me just I didn't know NPP for. You name said this is going to happen because and I been say they wanted a year back to a issue. And for real, tire pony ding, and I knew so what the Nanaya or Ning and I, the Ashim, I will wonder the issue. You know, now I'm thinking, so why don't they come up with a legal strategy? And this, if you want to buy, then they counterattack. But now you've explained it. So you've explained, say, there was someone, CID, but then
Yeah.
lawyer, why doesn't he want to collaborate?
Godfrey Dame, all were there to assist.
Yeah, because many paid Godfrey Acheampong. So where, like, is he? So I'm telling my way, you need. You do made a part in paying for baby atem. There may be more party. What the other shaka can say Bryan Acheampong. Send me bet me or send me to me fee minim the air coso. Not lawyer Abama horse here and moi. So it could be so or no name. So he should also be careful. So say my lawyer name fano and like and control a because fine, maybe said I knew much about Bryan Acheampong, but so be I in the future and be on social media at Genebi. So on that the incidents where I've been to know, or demo chances of ever winning the flag bearer race. So on to meet I don't understand how or be a how more or dano. That is when anything could have happened to him whilst he was in detention. Then honor would de baba be pewo huai aden. So voice sometimes has a case see na se be a lawyer a judge no really assembly. Do you know people are able to file an appeal based on the conduct of one lawyer?
Yeah.
So in the ever say the rule to make court na say be by ruling be by it's not in favor of untumi. I want to make can file say because of a lawyer and a conduct the judge should grant like a new trial now say like
no, but see, in this case this lawyer is also a party person, so you will be left wanting because you feel if you go and say that in court that my lawyer intentionally did not represent me well, it's going to cause another confusion in the party.
Yeah,
in the end.
Yeah, no, voice. The lawyer was not representing him in the name of the party. He was representing as a personal one. But no,
notwithstanding,
because what I think something business and empathy about because he kata so because I was so upset. Say he had opportunity on Friday to get the man out. Probably earlier than that. So then also a person about out because of Bryan Acheampong or what the biggest hotel in the whole of West Africa and the you intentionally did not report and can't say Dr. Bawumia where the man is. And you're selfish. So how many how kitwo na ho and I would about power. Voice NPP we have to do better than the A. So I remember sometimes like we say, but I'm from who I'm showing. Honestly, if I look at how things
don't be wishing like that.
No, boys, you're being with and then if I say now their own selfish.
It's an interesting ride.
You'll be a pair. No who be yantina or ye be the any.
Please mute yourself, please. Pacho, I drew one. I be a question, Pacho. Yeah, aspiring in the end, no. Is a fruit that makes it all worthwhile. You understand? So these are normal things that happen in politics. They are normal things.
I was looking at lawyers. The lawyers in NPP, where they? Me ministers, MPs, no matter a form. A form no more voice. You know what? Let me just keep quiet.
A political statement. You talk about this. All right.
Really?
Thank you, Ed.
Look at the video
the
statement. Video they made.
Doesn't matter. You explain. Then we need to be talking off TikTok aspiring and understand some of these dynamics. It is all part of the game, and that's all that contributes to making politics what it is. So we'll talk about these things. All right, Destiny Doctor. Good evening.
Good evening. I'm on for fun.
What you say?
Oh, fine. And yes, hello.
What is it there?
My phone chofa.
My phone is here. Yankwe.
Me dance, and you bring. Since I said the aspirant a kind. In fact, when you were making the submissions, I was getting angry because some statements Grana Miti says and their peer and I yes no friend. Lawyer Miti say yes why statements been kane me buefu. Nti unim all these times after the election before Easter and those things, I wasn't feeling fine. So this time, no, I may be tremor and mean time jina life susa because no matter why ana a mammy makuma emiya. And this case, no, this case one mame bufu and I make a will be a Friday ni say me sele ya me wahai. Say NDC ni beka kire me sele say MPP ni a twantran as wa bokro no ameji na edi ni die. Eisi me ka say a former energy minister Eya Okasembi say my party right or wrong I still stand by it. My party people right or wrong me jino mochi because NDC ni bie ni wa ube hu ni sase obokro no kra ne na ni followers jina nechi bari nanso benya MPP ni a ye beka say waye bibi na MPP ni jina baby no o kase de oye ni de enye na fi nkosi hi MPP people we should learn ye nsua nyoma bi na ye hu senye ye nkwa na ye be ye hu yenim de bia we know it all MPP nye na menye ne dis kanu na ye say asam na omudi boni pan ubekom at long last asam na nkosi hwe nti kwedu na omudi boni pan ewo hifa MPP followers, MPP sympathizers, MPP whatever, yensua say, no matter what, ye jina ye party, ye jina ye penifo echi. Na sa lawyer ni die. Onwankasa so opesi ofi party no onpe baby no want na. Me misisa old peoples we nyina omutwi ye sa akwa echi no. E wo say ye do omu nyina agu nchen you. We should pack them even share. A drew baby can rolling so in the NDC by a cry. Then I said, don't get at the end. Or didn't share box. Then why cramaya wopo. What teni share box mu emiani con said the bear or casacro be until the orcan. Or poor or tenty more upa on re. Now boxing in anya chaka crowd be anti. Omuye ni nyina wie no omawini election and some don't be. So these old people now they are pulling us back. Yem pack your mungu baby and it's na mimika says asam na Kennedy eka saying omo fi party nyensa for mumbrane sometimes nyoma bi wo ho ne wo say ka baby eka ewo e was say guso awo baby ewo na ye moving kwa yanim nipa no ankasa de ni pese we fi party mu a ye mani nko wa ye ready so be fi mu so fi mu na ye ndwe ye hu na ye organize ye hu na ye nkeka ye hu mbom na hu say amna na awuja ye ne ye ko obi afele ho na ye akoyanim simple as that me that's a voice
me that's Celestine. All right, Uncle Kwejo, good evening.
Good evening, voice. Now I have a question. Now I wanted to know, say, who alert Baumia and in the group? They say, want to me is in NIB custody. I wanted to know.
It was the same lawyer and the Appiah Kubi. They spoke to him in the morning.
Problem. Yeah, no. Only me problem. I'm disappointed about or more managed Baumia because Baumia status, former vice president, they shouldn't rely on and the Appiah Kubi information as facts. Where this real self or mobile coin I be now only. Can you imagine what they make an say? They should be. And when you so most politics is everywhere. Even we don't that Democrat can betray you. Because you can't just call and the Appiah Kubi manning won't tell you say NIB then you drove to NIB. No. But also, what did they make an say?
I understand you too, but I understand you clearly. But how will it look? The lawyer of the person is telling you, say they are going to be here. The lawyer, Nippon lawyer, how won't you believe this?
Voice on say as my own I said say senke you uwu and say a trap will be a kawan ginyano.
I get you.
What they make an say? Yeah, it's so in Bibia who ya you should be proactive. Call Baumia and yes small person, former vice president. Even one call, be mama who baby to me if you agree with me. Even one call on the fre will be one call say baby mama who say he is here or he's here. But also, what did they make an here? So my caution is that and conform managing or no, should manage him well. Because you can trust anyone on. Even when you plan that democrat, me, I don't trust my wife. It's a say, oh, yes, I'm at an I can be so as some of Resima, we call one we do and answer we mislead you. No, that thing should cease. That's why I wanted to clarify. But you that's very.
Yeah, thank you so much. So to I understand what Kojo said, but as an additional information. So this what happened. As you know, I'm part of one of the teams of under the youth for Baumia, one of the campaign teams. Okay, there are various sections. So I'm one of the sections. So I'm giving you an insider information. So the first thing is that we got information from Appiah Kubi that the client is here, because there came a time we didn't know if he was at NIB hospital, if he was at NIB Yoko or wherever. So when we got information from the lawyer, then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's team scheduled an appointment with the place that we were given that he would be. So the people there also, they knew when they scheduled the appointment. They scheduled your appointment, so they will not tell you that you will not be here. So I think that is what happened. But I understand what Koyo said. It's a lesson learned. Moving forward, I'm sure nothing of the sort will happen again, and your feedback will be passed on to some of the leaders in the various teams. It will get to doctor. Thank you, Koyo. All right, doctor, top form.
And I know me church. Na yentia say akobane say Angie Appiah Kubi minim no pa minim wole.
Okay.
Now initially as a lawyer, in fact, he want to make for this person as a lawyer because he was loyal to MPP and he was very, very vocal and supportive of everything MPP. But the guy turned. Ubasha at the time when they rose against Ken Oforiatta now, Obeye spokesperson for me. Since then, Jebia ni fellow MPs no, Obeye Ibiano, he will have an opposite end. No, only media no. I feel say what turning everything against Onona Ankasane party. This guy had an opposite view of everything his fellow MPs, you know, he became a loner. Now, all this while, no, said, wound to me, who said this person has turned against him. In fact, he is the substantive lawyer for wound to me. But Gary Numakun, we know. Now, Gary Numakun has stood in for MPP at high levels near you. And see the caliber of Gary Numakun and Appiah Kubi cannot first to me find 102. And see what really more and they say a party Nankase who say we need a formidable force. Let these people come and what's no. Even in academia, when professors collaborate, you get the best results. In military, that's where generals come together to fight a common cause. Look at NDC when they join up with Sa Ekukudam for lawyer for more assemble you to come and speak against offense to sit on behalf of South Supreme Court case.
Yeah.
Now we ya first uncle for when you say at least and you maybe won't you know and I say a bit escape no mumbo I was there be all because you wanted to score political points. Self-serving and I mean say that guy had turned. He is now becoming a double agent. He is now a double agent for against to me. And now, of course, look at his body language. Look at the things that he was saying on air against his own party friends, a fellow lawyer. Look at what he was saying on air. He's a double agent. He's now become a liability. He's no longer he's no longer beneficial to us because of what he is seeking to find. He's serving his own interest. Now, could you somehow can say the managers of Bawumia? Look, let me tell you, the managers of the Appiah Kubi and the Appiah Kubi as a substantive a fair MPP lawyer. But they say no, Adiana why no, I expose you no more. I expose you no. Now, say the fans say what is intended about his own action. To say I expose you no. But these things, or say a MPP for you to make capitalizing on what is happening. This things to offense ginger the base of MPP for Adiomode yet I won't to me. The whole offense MPP for should now stand strong, but because of Obimuti say and the Appiah Kubi into we will not get a formidable force because that guy is not bringing unity. What was more unifying? Say the lawyer for Abekan will say, or Mumbuao. It was a unifying force. A unifying force. Was you know, I want to stand alone. Enti adia all say yan sheye na yen to me engina as party members. Now yen to me and say this person is now no longer serving our needs, so he should step aside that. He may even be the one leaking information to the other party. So say he is now becoming a giving false information to Bawumia should tell you say this person will leak information that is coming from Bawumia to any other person in order to gain a advantage. In order to gain advantage, because what is he now seeking? Is he seeking the welfare of his client? If he was seeking the welfare of his client, I don't know. To me, that long. I don't know. I've not got the latest information. Is to me still incarcerated? He's out now. He's out now.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God. It me feel say this man is not serving the interest of his client. Trump at some point he had to set aside his lawyer. Giuliani said he had been serving him all these years because he saw that Giuliani was not making him popular. I think he was rather taking him away from the point. Lawyers now he began to make headway. So say Andy, I'm say you see you can say that's it. Step aside. Let's they say you one more no and one more fighting against us, because if you almost say attack the and so omuakumemu no omutirimu no omunya onye omune ye na anya omune ye na ebeko ebeduru baby no ombetani against yes enti mama ye nyina ye that's it.
Yo, Midas, thank you. Mrs. Edujenfi says that and the Appiah Kubi is becoming a traitor. I don't trust him. Michael says that now the traitors in the PPI are exposing themselves. We have Michael Felix joining us. I'm Fat says that he is reliable. All right. Nana Kojo says that Appiah Kubi is a traitor. All right. So those are some of the comments that came in. So in response to aspiring, Dr. Topform says that the sitting down of the MPs was intended to draw media attention. Yes. Mami says that yes, Ajua, it was to make a statement to the international community. Exactly. So, aspiring, that is about it. Mami, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, boys. Pacho, noise kakra wo mechi moti wo mu ana na yo.
Feel free.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure, be a boss for check a and the Appiah Kubi asɛm no nti na me ɛfo so hanom sɛ kakra. A lot of us ye ɛbaa sɛ ɛwontumi ɛkɔ yɛkyekyɛ ma wontumi ɔkɔɛ no. Yehu sɛ ɔyɛ ne lawyer na he was the one who's now ɔba bɛgyina mama no. We were a bit skeptical. But once again, he has proven us right. We gave him the benefit of the doubt, but we're proving, yeah, and say right about what we thought about him. Because all along, he has seemed to be on the opposite side of everything the party does. I don't know whether he wants to stand the line, which as we speak, you say, party no, or can one say on count. Because we be a can be no, so yet the opposite thing. Papa panyimu a woyɛ lawyer wanya watena MPP party na di MP wom enya so mfaso a MPP for na de wakɔ parliament. Bibia party ni beye bia no, you do the opposite. Are you working work alone and now say one now parliament now you're independent candidate. You were there on behalf of the party. Inti they are all no enye me nwanwa what he's doing. But the percentage at this point, you see, a lawyer, Gary Nimaku, said that when the situation gets to the point, to say, your friend is saying, political, the party would have to step in, and the Appiah Kubi will have to stay aside, so that the likes of Gary Nimaku and Odami and those people, the party is the one who's going to be choosing lawyers for him. At this point. Afei na the larger part of adwuma no eba a obekɔ court and that time no any here lawyers a omu bo buga a play tactics to say the chachuchi kata no wo ho no mu na omu file ha ne yakɔ supreme ne yasi from ne aba no. That is how we needing to at this point I was say the Appiah Kubi no ogina nkyɛn koraa. Now party no forming a legal team no edema wuntumi na wuntumi di omoko because the lives of Appiah Kubi the eba no he will not be able to stand inti na was so ogina nchen na Gary no party no ye legal way say no ejina ho no na mo form team. They need a team. You can't be a work alone because you refuse to form a team. That is the reason why in Tia wasn't court echo pay variation for even the 50 million bill. No, you didn't do it. It didn't even occur to you that you should do it because your friend is saying, your friend is saying, what do you call this guy? NDC guy almost saw a money 54 million bill a year.
What do you mean?
They also went to ask for variation of the bill. What you say? Yes, no senka who for me team man kamudi mutibe bom nanka you would have gone for that variation long before and sana want to me yere otiti at that point she had to step in and then move another way because now we what you say no baby ayedu no he has to step aside for our legal team party legal team no to step in because baby AyEka nothing no mobile build the case no the charges ababe bono what you say we can't leave him alone so no nkonko gina ho no mo no nko ye ne mama court no ka fedie ayi sa attorney general we ni sim saya omutim atibonko so asho mama etan asho mama no go and say that they should go and put him going to me in. I pray to the court to put him in whilst they go and do investigations. That thing should not happen. I was seeing a team papa or me we say on Beko. And now Joa dear no can say we say a friend penny for no. It was it was a statement one. It was Dr. Topman is right. It will draw legal attention and then the biggest thing was that we wanted to let the international community know that democracy is under attack because they will ask why as the legal people legal we say now minority no what are they doing there, why are they sitting there? Somebody will say that yes the government in power is trampling on human rights, on the rights of individuals. and that is against democracy. To draw attention to the democracy and everybody internationally to us.
Right.
It was a very good statement. It I know a statement I in my head.
All right, Baumia's favorite daughter. As parents said, they were smiling too much when they went there. All right, Baumia's favorite daughter. Good evening.
Just a minute.
Okay.
Oh, good. Sorry,
Whose background
guys.
was that?
Okay. Hi, guys.
Yes.
Good evening.
Yes. Evening.
Or good day, depending on where you are. Okay, let's say Usrinkwa, or congratulations to chairman for successfully coming out of the NIB quarters. I know and I pray he'll be fine, because I know he wasn't well, and I know he's in good hands now, so everything is going to fall in places. And that being said, his lawyers, I cannot really say much about it because he is my boss. And the Appiah Kubi he was my boss. Because where I did my service, he was the deputy minister. I did my service at the railway ministry, and then he was the then deputy minister to Joe Gatti. So
yeah.
Maybe my submission is going to be a bit biased because of the personal relationship.
No, feel free and go ahead. No problem.
Yeah.
It's a family meeting, so feel free and go ahead.
Yes. No, but we have the afalasi for the caliber for no mugwaseo.
Oh no. So yeah, so feel free and talk. Your view.
That being said, I think he wasn't proactive. Even though not my personal, but he wasn't proactive. There were times that he should have taken 2 steps or 4 steps, and then he was taking baby steps. That is why we were where we were. If he had consulted or he had constituted a team, maybe Chama would have been out probably on Thursday.
Yeah.
Maybe. But he was there being very sluggish, being lackadaisical about this whole thing. That is why this man had to stay there for almost a week, which is not nice. I feel as a party, right, we would have to, like we always say, go back to the drawing board, do the necessary corrections, do the necessary adjustments, do the necessary additions to think outside the box for circumstances like this. Because this witch hunting is not going to stop anytime soon. I don't see it stopping now. It just started. So if they are going to target like party people, how prepared is the party for such, I don't even know which word to use, for such circumstances? So I think just like we are planning towards whatever, because there is a whole lot of things happening within the party. This is the time for us to go back again, sit down, what or who and who can we put in place to champion the cause of the party? Because as it stands now, the party first. Your selfish interest can wait for later. Let's look at how to organize the party. All the traitors and everything, just like somebody said, they are coming out with time. Like I always say, allow the clouds to form. The clouds are forming. We are all seeing it. It would rain. It would definitely rain.
Say funny so, right? On the director of legal affairs, New Patriotic Party nemo. The second one, a former MP, lawyer, and the Appiah Kubi, okay, and the Appiah Kubi, lawyer, and the Appiah Kubi. Now, on the second person, the second lawyer, that is fighting with our director of legal affairs. Now, let me play for you the explanation. Gary Nemako, director of legal affairs of MPP, has given for the reason for which he has blocked and the Appiah Kubi on his phone. Our blacklisting, we say, and the Appiah Kubi friend enko or WhatsAppina enko. Now let's listen to it, and then AyEka wants them. I will explain one or two things for you. so that you would also let me know your view. It is all because of the Chairman to me. All right.
But lawyer, when him say possible say Appiah Kubi Andy might have the same understanding of the law, said you watch it, but the bail condition Iyoko would have to agree and accept. So okay, when meet your journey pan say uncle. If Iyoko said there is an application, I don't want to make any other move. Appiah Kubi, what can he do?
Because Iyoko cannot say that because that would be illegal. That is not a law. And you should point to them and say that's not a law. The law is to file variation. It cannot say variation now. Why you know? Everything continue on your because there was no bar, so they can't do their work. Variation application, again, injunction application.
Yes.
What do I say?
Yes.
Again, injunction application. Say the munya. That be. I just said yeah. The court way. The poacho. See, carry to chairman. So no, I don't know. It's a poacho intervening. That is my eye. Not let me activity conditions in the MP. I said, I don't want to say, be activity conditions in my eye. Why don't we sign and just go? Why don't we sign and just go? There's something on the part of the kind. You should have interrogated something on the part of the kind. You should have interrogated the matter further. So did you meet the condition?
Mm-hmm.
If you did, what were the conditions set? 50 million. To be justified.
Yes.
If you met it, why did you just go ahead to sign it since you have met it already? At 8 p.m. no, when documents verified by Lands Commission, and who are Lands Commission was working at 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Let's ask this. Now the Appiah Kubi, you just can't throw this in the air. Say, Obi Akofali variation, the process has been frustrated, and so therefore, I stall it. It's not executive bond. No, that is very disingenuous.
The impression was created, say, from the UK, but for the variation application, no, Anka Friday no mbetimi Chairman.
Which representation to me, no, is very unfair because Obi, listen to the fact of the media way. Say Friday then you made 8 p.m. no, where Lands Commission working at 8 p.m. to have verified the documentation, to have gone around all the properties to verify them as to where they are and to value them to say wait, it means a threshold of 50 million. How do you throw this in the air?
Okay. Akwaba, welcome back. Welcome back in Chikra. Welcome back is no Akwabo. Welcome back. Please, welcome back in Chi. Comment section. We say, welcome back in Chi. How do you say it? Now, for those of you who don't understand this whole thing I'm playing, Chairman Woon to me is in same year. Chairman Woon to me, a chairman of MPP, Ashanti region. Oh, okay. So I'm told that welcome back is Akwaba now. Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, or a chairman of MPP, Ashanti region. Now, as you are, Ajua and everyone, thank you so much. Okay, as a chairman of MPP, he becomes the property of MPP. Let me explain it. Me and Mitihano, me a communicator, MPP mo. Okay, and yes, a TikTok communicator. Me a communicator. Me call they assign me to radio, TV duties. I go and come. So me call radio station. Now me call Sembiano. And then maybe in responding to whatever is asked me, okay, I make a mistake and I say, I say something and somebody is suing me for whatever I've said. No, Nipano, he will not sue me first. The person will sue the New Patriotic Party, MPP. Anti-Patricia, you're welcome. The MPP that Nipano will sue first because I'm there in the name of MPP. And first, I our party, my registered members of party, I officers of the party. No, yenya sema, I legal issues, sir. Most of the time, majority of the time, no, a legal affairs directorate of the party. that will say, oh, let me look for lawyers to go and represent Appiah, the voice, or this person, and all those things. That is what they have to do to help me. But I also say Appiah me esikeni na me want me lawyers are. I can tell the party say, oh, Debbie, hold on. Me want me lawyers are. They will represent me, so don't worry about me. So a man wound me, okay? Has a lawyer. Now, sa lawyer no, I friend no the Appiah Kubi no, or a former member of parliament. And everything that has been happening, no, me personally, I've learned a lot from it as a young politician. Now, Sir and Kubi, his name will reappear when we're talking about this man behind me, AyΕka no for Riata. So, Sir and Appiah Kubi, or a chairman to me lawyer. See, per the what we are receiving, and I say the internal conversation that is going on now. The first time that Chairman was invited at CI's office, I think 2 weeks ago, Monday, no. The Legal Affairs Directorate of your party, MPP, soon, is led by lawyer Gary Makonu. Also, brought some lawyers together, say, go and help and the Appiah Kubi out, so that any issue that is coming up, no, solving in tentem. Two good heads are always better than one. And yes, sir. But when the lawyers got there, allegedly, and the Appiah Kubi can say, if Godfrey Dame and co will also be involved in this case there, and they are no excusing you, on lawyer team, legal team, no to me. So people were like, oh, say AyEka party back home. So why, if we are just coming to assist you, not to take away your shine, but for peace to reign, we don't want it to look like we came and you have to exit yourself and all those things. Okay? And that is why Godfrey Dame and the remaining MPP lawyers who went to the CID's office on the first day did not go there again on the second day. Because, and the Appiah Kubi, no, lawyer, no, or say Debbie, on pay, say, they doesn't need their help, he doesn't want their assistance. Now, on the second day, Achema went to miss and call, 3 p.m. or call Hono. Those MPP lawyers were not around. Now, Chairman was allowed to go home from the CID's office. Not knowing to Chairman, no. Now, CID office were in communication with Iyoko. Et na Iyoko phone, now moon name say, Chairman Woon to me will come to a CID's office at 3 p.m. by so and so time, no, or every star office, no. And they knew the role Chairman Woon to me would use out of CID office, or no. And the chairman pay free CID because Iyoko cannot go and arrest chairman on the premises of CID. Ebanisa is another legal issue. And say, want to make and take a case against the CID. Say CID are setting it up. So they waited for chairman to exit CID premises. Then with pickups, they kidnapped him. And I will always say kidnapping because what was done was kidnapping. Upe say legally, who arrest you Obia and I'll question you Obia. You invite the person. When you invite the person does not honor your invitation, then you can go to court, get an arrest warrant, arrest the person. That is what is done. It is a one year sad Niamana Kofani Pana Frinikamu on the road a kidnapping. Now, this kidnapping happened Tuesday evening. Because and the Appiah Kubi Chairman Wuntimi lawyer has made it clear. Say on person obi abe boano no obi awo MPP lawyers bia on person obi abe boano no because he has made it clear no. Now the other lawyers can no longer go into the issue, right? Let's allow and the Appiah Kubi to resolve the issue. Then on Wednesday, we started hearing about the bail condition, 50 million Ghana cedis. As to whatever plan, okay, and the Appiah Kubi had for raising the 50 million Ghana cedis, he was not telling anybody. And the Appiah Kubi, our lawyer, no. He was not communicating to anybody what was needed. Okay, the 50 million Ghana cedis sureties in Accra, no. Where is he going to get it from? Who to me is asking to help and no. And one communicate mobia. And I will explain to you why he did that. Now, when it was getting to Thursday evening, the party leadership, AyÄka, the National Council, they started worried. Say, up to Thursday in Umreweno, nothing of the sort. We are not hearing that any positive thing. And the Appiah Kubi has gotten the 50 million or anything that he's doing. So they questioned our director of legal affairs, AyÄka Kyerematen. Say, Gary, what's the issue? So Gary was forced again to get in touch. Okay, to get in touch with and the Appiah Kubi on a Friday morning. Because Omunim say, Friday, no, if they don't succeed or they don't get Chairman to me out, is going to spend the whole weekend again incarcerated. So they agreed, say, and the Appiah Kubi once again told Gary that now the bail condition, they likely might not be able to meet it. So they both agreed, say, if by 2 p.m., okay, they don't get the bail condition and stuff, they will quickly go and file a case in court for variation. Variation, actually, say, JJ, they are asking me to pay 100 cedis or as bail. I cannot get 100 cedis. I think 100 cedis is absurd. Please do something about it for me. Then the judge will say that, okay. 100 cedis is indeed too much. Let them take 40 cedis. That is variation. So the agreement was say at 2 p.m. no say yanyasa 50 million this thing that we have to go and put in place. Let us then go through the court. They agreed. So at 2:35, Gary goes ahead to file. Was playing the delay tactics and he say our candidate are or supporting in the MPP for presidential aspirations. Such candidate, a former Minister of Agriculture, Dr. Bryan Acheampong. So all along, now Andy or train Dr. Bryan Acheampong say he should get his documents ready, okay, and go and serve as a surety for Wontumi, because that is going to get him political points. Remember, say Wontumi is a chairman of the Ashanti Region MPP. And Ashanti region, the hot spot of MPP, the stronghold. And the delegates from Ashanti region, when the time comes, they'll be looking up for the person who helped Wontumi out of Yoko custody. And the Appiah Kubi, knowing that very well, wanted the card to be in the favor of Bryan Acheampong. So all along now, train Bryan Acheampong. Now, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on the Friday morning started asking people for help. So we are told on authority say when Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was going to Iyoko, head office, at the NIB head office, on Friday, he was going with both the the requirement for the bill to be granted. Now, and the Appiah Kubi, lawyer, on him say, Wontumi was not at that NIB office, head office. Now Wontumi knew, and the Appiah Kubi no anymore. But, and he was informed Dr. Bawumia Beba. He kept quiet. He allowed Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to go there, okay, just to be told, say, Wontumi knew. He vanished. Later, he appears at 8 p.m. and he appears to tell the people, say, the media people, say he has gotten, if anything, the documentation necessary for the bill to be granted. Now, Where have you gotten it from? Or see, he has gotten it from Bryan Acheampong. So it tells you that indeed all along, now the late artists. Okay, now you're beside to say, did you know Vice President will come or see Annie? So who told Vice President and his team say, Wontumi will be at the NIB headquarters? Or see, on my arrangement say, when Vice President comes there, no, they will move Wontumi from Kaokudi to the headquarters. And he said, he again says that, but when they came, they saw party members who were at the gate, so they returned. And you ask yourself, why were the party members at the gate? They were there in solidarity with Wontumi. No member of the MPP went to the gate there to go and cause mayhem or to go and invade that building or shoot or kill somebody. It was because of Wontumi. So if you are bringing Wontumi in a car, security car, and there are leaders of MPP there, the leaders could as well tell the people to give way, the car goes through, and then Vice President meets him and everything is done. So now you tell the media people that you got those sureties at 8 p.m. Now see, besides say, Adena, you brought the document at 8 p.m., but Wontumi still has to sleep 48 hours throughout the weekend in cells. Now that is where again and the Appiah Kubi gets the chance, okay, to speak the truth to the people. Oh, Appiah, the time I came, 8 p.m. now it was too late. And for Land Commission and Co to check the documents and everything, it will have taken the whole weekend. That is why they have not released Wontumi. Instead of saying that now, he again says, the reason they didn't release Wontumi on Friday night is because NPP as a party went to file a case in court for variation. Right? So everything he's doing and the Appiah Kubi is doing is playing internal politics. And that is why Wontumi has stayed in Yoko until today that he has been released. Now, as a people, is this the best way? Is this what our party needs at this time? Is this a kind of internal tricks we need at this time? Because already this and the Appiah Kubi, when the whole party said, we are boycotting TV3, I can say he has been on TV3 not less than 2 times. Party no can say, communication team can say, you are boycotting TV3. A man will be on TV3 biomu. And I say media general platform so. Papa, we are almost every Saturday when the party came out officially or call got now as an MPP member, as if he is not bound by the laws and regulations of the party. Now, second thing you will remember the first person to come out and come and say publicly Bryan Acheampong will be contesting to become flag bearer. Sapapana. When the party went to Bryan Acheampong's hotel for reconciliation, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was there, Ken was there, some former MPs were there. They went to discuss way forward how to, and all those things. When the media came to him, the first thing Okai said is not about the unity and whatever is ahead of the party. Obeka said Bryan Acheampong will be contesting. So you see the whole game he is playing, and sometimes it is painful to me to come out and come and be saying some of these things, because I had actually promised myself after that Sammy Jemfi incident, there's no way I'm going to ever again come up outside and come and speak about any party member, MPP member in a bad light. But I think some of these tricks that some of these old men in the party are playing, they are retrogressive. They are dragging our feedback. They are canceling the little progress we are making. And I don't know if you also feel the same way. That is why I would need you to come in now and come and make your feelings known about the game that lawyer and the Appiah Kubi has played, which has kept Wontumi behind bars for so long, to the extent that it came to a point the wife even got so worried that she had to call the party and say, what are you people doing? Why are you people leaving my husband to rot? behind bars. That is where he got to.
If the kitchen is too hot for you, you leave the kitchen. Nobody even has to sack you. You understand? If the kitchen is too hot, they will leave. You will leave. Nobody even has to do too much. But I'm just praying that we sit back, do a proper reflection. Because this is not the party I belong to. I don't know what is happening though. Because the MPP I know is we are filled with bold and proactive men. So I don't really know. Maybe the opposition fever is still in, or the election loss fever is still wingling in our systems. So we are not totally okay. We've not healed